Think ghosts are just stories? Well, I used to think so too. I mean, who really believes in those spooky tales, right? But then, something happened that changed my perspective forever. Wait till you hear what happened to me during a sleepover. It was a night that started off like any other, but it quickly turned into something I'll never forget. So, I've always been a bit of a paranormal enthusiast, but what happened when I was around 14 made me a true believer. I had read countless ghost stories and watched numerous horror movies, but nothing could prepare me for what I experienced that night. I was at a sleepover at my friend Sandra's house. We were a close-knit group, always looking for an excuse to hang out and have fun. Little did we know, this sleepover would be anything but ordinary. It's a condo. They had lived there for a few years. It seemed like a normal, cozy home, but appearances can be deceiving. We were in the kitchen grabbing snacks, laughing and joking around. It was just another typical night for us, or so we thought. Sandra's dad's girlfriend, Becky, started rambling about how their house was haunted. At first, we all thought she was just trying to scare us. Typical adult trying to spook the kids. I thought she was bluffing. I mean, come on, a haunted condo? It sounded ridiculous. But then Sandra vouched for it too. She said she had experienced strange things herself, like objects moving on their own and unexplained noises in the middle of the night. Turns out, an elderly lady, their neighbor, had died a week before they moved in. This lady was known to be quite the character in the neighborhood, and some believed she had unfinished business. Becky said she was an active spirit. According to her, the old lady's presence could still be felt in the house. Cue the eye roll, right? Then I felt something. It was like a sudden chill that ran down my spine, making the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. A cold breeze and pokes on my back. No AC, no fans. Just pokes. It was as if someone was trying to get my attention, but there was no one there. I got freaked out and dragged Sandra back to her room. I needed to get away from whatever was happening in that kitchen. We're watching TV, and Becky's with us. We tried to distract ourselves with a movie, hoping to forget about the eerie feeling in the kitchen. Suddenly, I felt something. Someone braiding my hair. It was a gentle, almost comforting touch, but it was also incredibly unsettling. No one was touching me, but I swear, it was real. I could feel the strands of my hair being twisted and woven together. I described the braid to Becky. Her face went pale. She looked like she had seen a ghost herself. The elderly neighbor wore that exact braid every day. A Mormon braid. It was a distinctive style, one that I had never seen before. I didn't even know what that was. I had never heard of a Mormon braid, let alone seen one. As I shared this, Sandra's dog started jerking in its sleep. It was as if the dog could sense the presence too. The baby started screaming, a bone-chilling scream. It was the kind of scream that sends shivers down your spine. That house had something weird, all right. There was an undeniable presence, something that couldn't be explained away by logic or reason. Years later, I found out a new friend lives 2 doors down from that place. She mentioned experiencing strange occurrences too, like lights flickering and doors creaking open on their own. Think I'm gonna visit? Not a chance. I've had my fill of ghostly encounters, and I'm not eager to repeat the experience. Some things are better left unexplored.